Good morning students. In this video we are going to discuss about geography chapter number 11, which is India and water resources. Okay. In previous video we have discussed about agriculture. In previous video we have discussed about India's agricultural scenario. Okay. So mostly in India there is a three sector: primary sector, secondary sector, and third is a tertiary sector. Okay. In other terms, primary sector is also known as a agricultural sector, secondary sector is known as a manufacturing sector, and tertiary sector is known as a service sector. Okay. So based on the Indian economy, this is a classification of a primary, secondary and tertiary sector. Okay. So India is mostly dependent on agriculture sector. Whenever we got independence in 1947 or around in 1950 or 1960 year, we have a 60% contribution came from this agricultural sector, in particular GDP. Okay. Whenever India got independence, we have obtained 60% contribution to GDP, particularly from agriculture sector. Okay. At that time India was not as much developed in manufacturing or in a service sector. Okay. We all know there is a two types of country. First is a developing and second is a developed country. Okay. So research says that whenever a particular country, whatever, either is a developing or developed country, so when a country is developing, then its primary sector's contribution towards GDP is very high. On another side, whenever the country is become a developed like USA, so that we can see that the manufacturing and service sectors contribution towards GDP is a very high. Okay. So you have to remember that India is a developing country. Okay. So their contribution to GDP for particular agriculture sector is a very high. Okay. And this our agriculture sector is mostly dependent on a monsoon. Okay. And so that's why we grown only a one seasonal crops. Okay. India is mostly based on a one seasonal crops. Okay. To encourage this agriculture sector, government tried to 2017 the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare MAWF decided that by 2022 that the farmer income is getting double. मीन्स हम ऐसा करेंगे कि फार्मर की जो अभी इनकम है उसकी इनकम 2022 तक डबल हो जाएगी. ओके. सो फॉर दैट वी हैव टू करंटली डेवलप at the rate of 10% in particularly agriculture sector, but our current growth is only 4%. So it is next to impossible thing to achieve this target by 2022. Okay. So this is the basic things of agriculture, and India is mostly sown the cash crops like rice, sugarcane, jute, tobacco. That's why these types of crops require a very good amount of water, and India and most of not India, but most of country facing problem of this water shortage. Okay, so first line here is there is a water, hence there is a life. Okay, वाटर के बिना लाइफ पॉसिबल है नहीं. ओके, कोई भी लाइफ है हम इमेजिन कर सकते हैं नहीं वाटर के बिना. ओके, देयर इज नो अदर ऑप्शन फॉर अ वाटर रिसोर्स. ओके, entire biotic world use water to sustain itself. You all know that, and prosperity of any nation depends on agriculture and the amount of water it use in. Okay, so water is also useful for drinking, domestic use and industry. Okay, water shortage कभी क्रिएट होती है जब भी उसकी जो रेट है वो हम ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं, उसका वॉल्यूम है वो बहुत ही कम होता है, तो वाटर शॉर्टेज की प्रॉब्लम होती है. ओके, एंड इंडिया हमारे पास नियरली 80% ग्राउंड वाटर है. ओके, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द फार्मर यूज्ड 60 to 65% ग्राउंड वाटर फॉर द इरीगेशन पर्पज. ओके, सो मोस्टली इंडियन एग्रीकल्चर है वो मानसून पे डिपेंडेंट है, लेकिन जो बाकी के जो 8 मंथ्स है फॉर दैट पर्पज आउट ऑफ दिस 80% वी यूज्ड 60 to 60% वाटर पर्टिकुलरली फ्रॉम द इरीगेशन पर्पज. सो दैट्स वाई ग्राउंड वाटर, द लेवल ऑफ ग्राउंड वाटर इज कंटिन्यूसली डिटेरियोरेट, मीन्स जो ग्राउंड वाटर का लेवल धीरे धीरे कम होता जा रहा है. इसीलिए गवर्नमेंट ने लॉन्च किया है अटल भूजल योजना. मीन्स दिस इज अ टोटली सेंट्रली स्पॉन्सर्ड स्कीम, मीन्स 100% is funded by government of India. Out of this 100%, 50% came from the World Bank and other 50% contribution came from the central government. Or this scheme is launched only in a 7 states which faced the major groundwater problem. Okay, or these 7 states have also a problem of a drinking water, potable drinking water. So next topic is sources of water. From which sources we getting water? So first is a rain water, second is a surface water, and third one is a ground water. Okay, so first rain. We have seen that rain is the original source of water on the earth. Okay, rain is the original, and we have already seen that most of Indian agriculture is a monsoon based. Okay, river, lakes, stream, well are secondary source. Okay, एक बार बोर्ड में पूछा था कि ब्लैंक इज द ओरिजिनल सोर्स ऑफ वाटर, सो आंसर इज अ रेन. ओके, और सेकेंडरी पूछे तो रिवर, लेक, स्ट्रीम वो सब तो है ही, लेकिन ये इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है. आपको ये याद रखना है कि rain is the original source of water, and all these sources exist. Okay, all these sources exist due to rainfall. Okay, rain water नहीं है तो बाकी के जो दो है सरफेस और ग्राउंड वाटर, वो तो हम क्या है उसको तो इमेजिन भी कर सकते हैं नहीं. ओके, सो व्हाट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर इज ओनली rain is the original source of water on the earth. Second is surface water. So the water on the surface, the earth is found in the form of river. Okay, surface water includes river, lake, pond, sea, streams, etc. That's why it is called a surface water. And this is also you have to remember, blank are the main sources of surface water. So answer is rivers. Okay, river है वो surface water का main source है. Next is ground water. Ground water has an important place among the sources of water. Okay, इंडिया है वो मोस्टली किस पे फोकस करता है? ग्राउंड वाटर. ओके, ग्राउंड वाटर इज ऑब्टेन ड्यू टू द प्रोसेस ऑफ वाटर एब्जॉर्ब बाय द लोअर स्ट्राटा. स्ट्राटा मीन्स व्हाट? लेयर. ग्राउंड वाटर कहाँ से मिलता है? तो जो वाटर है वो धीरे धीरे लोअर लेयर में लैंड के एब्जॉर्ब होता है, तब हमको मिलता है. ओके, the volume of ground water is अनलिमिटेड, जो वॉल्यूम है ग्राउंड वाटर का हमारे पास अनलिमिटेड है। ओके, इन द नॉर्दर्न प्लेन ऑफ इंडिया देर इज अबाउट 42% ऑफ ग्राउंड वाटर, दिस फिगर यू हैव टू रिमेंबर। ओके, इन साउदर्न इंडिया देर इज अ लेस ग्राउंड वाटर ड्यू टू द प्लेट्यू एंड माउंटेनियस रीजन, बिकॉज the most of 80 to 90% of this northern plain is covered by this most of fertile plains, so the absorbed capacity of this land is a very high. Okay, so that's why 42% groundwater is having at the northern India, while in a other side southern India there is a most of a plateau and a mountains region, so the absorb capacity of land is too low, that's why the less amount of a groundwater can be seen. Groundwater is utilized maximum for irrigation. We have already discussed that most of farmer used groundwater for their irrigation purpose. Okay, board never ask about write the sources of water. Okay, so in particular sources of water point you have to remember only what the blank or a for MCQ purpose or a one liner. Okay, so first rain water, blank is the original sources of water, so answer is rain. Okay, surface water's biggest source is a river and most of irrigation is done through ground water, and last northern plains have a 42% ground water. Okay, and our next topic is water resources and use. Okay, so where we used all this water. Okay, next, water resources and uses. First use is irrigation. Okay, about 84% of water in India is useful for irrigation. Okay, this book is print on in 2014, 50 years. So recently economic survey 2020 said that about 80% water in India is useful for irrigation. Okay, but you have to remember 84% only. Okay, about 1500 liter of water is required to produce 1 kilogram wheat. Okay, so this is a high amount of water that is invested to produce only a wheat. Okay, we are not talking here about a rice. Okay, because rice needs more water than the wheat. Okay, so paddy, jute, sugarcane crops require more water. Okay, next, water is being used for irrigation since ancient time. Okay, water है जो irrigation के लिए ancient time से use करते हैं हम, जो लोथल और धोलावीरा के जो पीपल थे वो भी इसको यूज करते थे। तो इरिगेशन जो सिस्टम है वो नहीं है बिल्कुल ही। ओके, अब आपको याद रखना है यहाँ पे सेकंड सेंचुरी द फेमस ग्रैंड एनिकट कैनाल वाज कंस्ट्रक्टेड अक्रॉस द रिवर कावेरी। ओके, ग्रैंड एनिकट कैनाल वाज कंस्ट्रक्टेड ओवर विच रिवर? सो आंसर इज कावेरी। एंड in 1882 the eastern Yamuna canal was constructed in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, because Yamuna is originated from Uttarakhand. Okay, but this canal is constructed in Uttar Pradesh, so you have to remember this Grand Anicut canal constructed across river Kaveri, while eastern Yamuna canal was constructed in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, next, there are three mediums of irrigation in India. Okay, irrigation के जो मीडियम है कौन कौन से रूट के थ्रू हम इरिगेशन कर सकते हैं? तो देर आर थ्री वेज फ्रॉम विच वी कैन irrigate our farms or lands. First, wells and tube wells, second canals, and third is ponds. Okay, first well, tube well, second canal, and third is ponds. Okay, out of this, wells and canals are major medium of irrigation. Okay, out of these three medium, only wells and tube wells are in a majority proportion from irrigation purpose. Canal and ponds come at second and third place respectively. Okay, canal irrigation mostly practiced in a vast plain of Satluj, Ganga, Yamuna, and also in the delta region of Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri and eastern plain. So simply आपको क्या याद रखना है कि जो कैनाल इरिगेशन होगा वो कहाँ पे देखने को मिलेगा, जहाँ पे रिवर है वो फ्लो होती है वहाँ पे. ओके, well and tube well are very common in alluvial plain. Okay, irrigation by ponds is practiced more in the eastern and southern state. Okay, so what you have to remember in irrigation part is only 84% of water is used for irrigation. Okay, next, most of the irrigation is done in India through wells and tube well. Okay, only 2 points you have to remember this. Next, multi-purpose project. Okay, many large and small rivers flow in India. We all know that many large or many small rivers flow in India. Water transportation is very rich in India. Okay, we will study in chapter number 40 that total national waterways 6, total 1, 2, 3 up to 6 national waterways present in India. Okay, so we can say that the water transportation is very rich in India. Okay, because this is why, because of physiography of, okay, because this is why, because of a physiography, because many rivers merge with other rivers. Okay, कई सारी रिवर है वो एक दूसरे को मिलती है और वो अपना वाटर है, ओके, वो सी में एम्प्टी खाली करती है. ओके, 1 or 2 years अगो कावेरी, जो कावेरी रिवर है जो कि तमिलनाडु में लोकेटेड है, वो पूरी तरह से सूख गई थी. ओके, तो उसके पीछे रीज़न क्या मिला कि जो मोस्ट ऑफ द फार्मर यूज्ड दिस कावेरी रिवर्स वाटर फॉर इरिगेशन, एंड फॉर दैट्स वाई 25 to 30% water, this is a important criteria, or must have this amount of water must go to sea. ओके, ये जो अमाउंट है वो इतना पानी तो जाना ही चाहिए. ओके, लेकिन वो जा नहीं रहा था, तो दैट्स वाई कावेरी रिवर है वो पूरी तरह से सूख गई थी. ओके, नेक्स्ट, विद द आइडिया that this water may be harnessed for various purpose. ओके, जो ये वाटर है वो मल्टीपर्पज प्रोजेक्ट और कई सारे रिवर के लिए यूज होता है. ओके, मल्टीपर्पज प्रोजेक्ट का मीनिंग क्या होता है कि जो रिवर के साथ एसोसिएटेड कई सारे प्रॉब्लम है वो इससे सोल्व हो जाते हैं. ओके, सो व्हाट वाज द प्रॉब्लम दिस एसोसिएटेड विथ दिस रिवर? सो फ्लड कंट्रोल, prevention of soil erosion, drinking water problem, and also irrigation industries or water provided to settlements, generation of electricity, internal water transportation, entertainment, wildlife protection and development of fishery can be seen. So, if you have asked the question that write down the benefits of multi-purpose projects, so you can write all this or mention all this point like a flood control, prevention of soil erosion and etc. etc. Okay, so what you have to remember in multi-purpose project is only a benefits of multi-purpose project. Okay, our next topic is a multi-purpose project, means which multi-purpose project is located or situated on which river. So you have to remember this. Okay, for match the following. Next, first multi-purpose project, okay, constructed on across which rivers and which state to be benefited from this particular project. Okay, so first Bhakra Nangal, very famous river Satluj, okay, which state got benefit from this? So Punjab, Haryana or Rajasthan. Okay, like that you can see on a map that okay, Bhakra Nangal is situated on Satluj river, means Satluj river is flowing through the from China to India and met to Pakistan. So Punjab is here, okay, and from that we built one canal and also getting benefit to Rajasthan. Okay, Punjab, Haryana or Rajasthan, 3 states getting benefit from this Bhakra Nangal project. Okay, next is a Kosi river, Kosi multipurpose project, and it is also located on a Kosi river and state benefit is a Bihar. Kosi is located here and which is come from the Nepal. Okay. So next Damodar Valley river is Damodar, state benefited Jharkhand and West Bengal. Okay. Next Hirakud Yojana, which is located in a Mahanadi here like that, or the state is benefited from is Odisha. Next Chambal Valley, not important, Chambal, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan. Next, these two, Nagarjun Sagar or Krishnaraj Sagar, is a very important for your exam perspective. So Nagarjun Sagar is located on river Krishna and state benefited from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, like that. Okay, next Krishnaraj Sagar, located across the river Kaveri and state benefited from this is Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Okay. Next Tungabhadra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh. So what you have to do is the same river or the same multi-purpose project, you don't need to remember this, like Tungabhadra, so Tungabhadra, Kosi, Damodar Valley. Okay. Important is Bhakra Nangal, Hirakud, Nagarjun Sagar, Krishnaraj Sagar, or this Narmada Valley. On Narmada, we all know that Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan and Maharashtra getting benefited from this. Next, Kadana Vanakbori, Mahisagar, okay, Gujarat. These 3 is important. Ukai Kakrapar, Tapi, Gujarat, and Dharoi, which is located across river Sabarmati and state benefited from is only a Gujarat. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 you have to remember, and most of the focus you have to remember by heart is only 2, Nagarjun Sagar or Krishnaraj Sagar. Okay, distribution of area under irrigation. Okay, see, distribution of area under irrigation. This topic is important for a objective purpose only. First line, there is a difference regarding the एरिया अंडर इरीगेशन इन एवरी स्टेट. सभी स्टेट में जो इरीगेशन का एरिया है, ओके, वो डिफरेंट है. लाइक कोस्टल डिस्ट्रिक्ट इन आंध्र प्रदेश, डेल्टा रीजन ऑफ गोदावरी, कृष्णा, महानदी, ओडिशा, कावेरी, तमिलनाडु, पंजाब, हरियाणा और वेस्टर्न उत्तर प्रदेश, जो यहाँ पे इंटेंसिव इरीगेशन देखने को मिलती है. ओके, मीन्स बिकॉज ऑफ दिस प्लेट्यू रीजन, this region have a less amount of a groundwater, so that's why This region is mostly dependent on a monsoon or only a river canal for irrigation purpose. Okay, so most of the crop production can be seen through the intensive irrigation. Okay, after independence, the irrigated area in India has increased 4 times. Okay, इंडिपेंडेंस के बाद जो हमारा इरिगेशन एरिया है वो 4 टाइम इंक्रीज हो गया है. ओके, irrigation is practiced in about 38%. You have to remember this. Irrigation is only practiced in about 38% of net area sown. Now, this irrigation proportion is not same everywhere, but different states have a different proportion for their irrigation as per their requirement. Okay. Next, Mizoram, which is a southern eastern state. Okay, 7.3% area out of the total area of 7.3% area is under irrigation. Okay, while 90.8% in Punjab. Okay, this is a very important question for you. मिज़ोरम में ओनली 7.3% इरीगेटेड एरिया है बिकॉज वहाँ पर रिवर इतनी ज़्यादा नहीं है, और 90.8% है वो पंजाब में है. ओके, नेक्स्ट, देयर इज अ वास्ट डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टोटल एरिया अंडर इरीगेशन विद द टोटल एरिया सोन. मोर देन 40% एरिया ऑफ द टोटल एरिया सोन इज अंडर इरीगेशन. ओके, सो हम एवरेज देखें तो 90 plus 7 mostly 98%, or the report says that total 40% area is sown or under irrigated area. Okay, or this area is mostly seen in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jammu Kashmir, Tamil Nadu and Manipur. Okay, so this we have seen the sources of water. Okay, from how many percentage did India get in a different region for mostly irrigated purpose. Okay, so now next topic is a water crisis. Okay, so water is a natural gift. Okay, we all know that water is a natural gift. Water shortage, it continuously intensified due to increasing demand for grain. Okay, because India is mostly grow cash crops. Okay, in Economic Survey 2020, government say that we mostly borrow cereals and pulses from we mostly import cereals and pulses for the entire India's consumption. So we have a lot of amount of wheat and rice, and we donate this amount of wheat and rice to the South African country like Nigeria and etc. Okay, so government said that, Economic Survey said that the farmer have to focus on these cereals and pulses, not for this cash crop, because this requires a very high amount of water and this getting a low amount of price. Okay, so that's why first is a grow cash crop, second urbanization, and third is a changing lifestyle of people. Okay, so nowadays water crisis, okay, not India's problem, but this water crisis is a global problem. Okay, so water crisis, it's very alarming stage in arid regions of western Rajasthan. Arid region means the region which have not enough amount of water, and the interior area of southern peninsula plateau. Next, the quality of water has deteriorated in many villages. Okay, जो क्वालिटी है वाटर की वो भी बहुत ही खराब है कई सारे विलेज. ओके, मैनी वाटर बोर्न डिसीज स्प्रेड ड्यू टू दिस. ओके, कई सारे जो वाटर बोर्न डिसीज है ये भी देखने को मिले है बिकॉज ऑफ दिस पुअर वाटर कंडीशन. नेक्स्ट, availability of pure potable water is the basic need of life. Okay, प्योर पोर्टेबल वाटर। ओके, पानी के बिना लाइफ पॉसिबल है नहीं। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस ऑल थिंग्स, द अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ पोर्टेबल वाटर, देयर इज अ लार्ज difference between the demand and the supply of a water. Okay, we have our demand is a very high, but at the same time the supply is low. So that's why always seen a conflict between this, and that's why we have to compromise with the quality of the potable water. There is a severe shortage of drinking water in about 8% towns in India. Okay, 8% विलेज ऐसे है जहाँ पे पानी की शॉर्टेज है। इट नीड्स टू बी डन टू प्रोवाइड क्लीन ड्रिंकिंग वाटर टू अबाउट 50% ऑफ विलेज। ओके, गवर्नमेंट टारगेट इज टू प्रोवाइड अ 50% villages to country by the tap. By tap means कि नल थ्रू पानी। ओके, गवर्नमेंट कम अप विद द स्कीम हर घर जल योजना। ओके, तो providing by 2022 providing a pure potable water by tap to every villages. Okay, so this is important scheme, and government identified the problem. This scheme is mostly for all over the India, but focus is on a particular state like Rajasthan. Okay, why government most of scheme is launched and the target is 2022? Why? Because we will complete in 2022 our 75 years of freedom will complete. So that's why government's target is mostly in 2022. Okay, next. We have seen that mostly 80 to 84% we have a irrigated area, and first line here said that there has been a large increase in the irrigation facility in India. Okay, but out of this, when we exclude this irrigated area, so 2/3 of agriculture region, it's still dependent on a rain water. Okay, so the on paper number is 80 to 84%, but this book says that 2/3 people is still not getting a irrigation facility. So only 1/3% people, or in a percentage we can say 33% people living all over the India getting irrigated or irrigation facility. 66% or 67% people is not getting irrigation facility in India. Recent time groundwater level has gone down considerably because we Indian mostly depended on a groundwater for irrigation purpose. Okay, groundwater is extracted through wells and a tube well for irrigation purpose. As a result, the groundwater resource has decreased. Okay, country है वो कई सारे problem face कर रही है. Okay, और serious problem like reduction in the quality of water. Okay, increasing scarcity, water quality reduction होना, water scarcity, पानी नहीं मिलना. Okay, beside this is a major problem, first and second, but beside this agriculture and water is used in a industry. Okay, agriculture में पानी water use होता है, ठीक बात है, लेकिन industry भी उतना पानी use करती है uncontrollable quantity. Okay, and main source of water pollution are polluted water of a domestic use in a industry. Okay, so main source water pollution का क्या है, तो domestic use और जो industry use करती है वो. Okay, next is a so overcome this problem, government come up with a management and conservation of water resources. Okay, we all know that available water is in a limited quantity. Okay, जो पानी है हमारे पास वो limited quantity में, but the distribution of this water is unequal. Okay, we have seen that nearly 94% irrigated area under in a Punjab, but only 7% is in a Mizoram. So distribution, whenever we count that numbers, then we found that the problem is at the level of a distribution. Okay, so along with there is a problem of water pollution. First is a distribution problem, second is a water pollution problem. Okay, that's why it is necessary to use the water economically. Okay, इसीलिए water को economically use करना चाहिए और ground water को conserve करना चाहिए. Okay, water is a such resources that directly associated with the entire living organization. Okay, वाटर है वो किसको इफेक्ट करता है? पूरे लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म को इफेक्ट करता है. ओके, जो रेमेडी है वाटर को कंजर्व करने की वो डिफरेंट स्टेजेस पे डिफरेंट होती है. ओके, और जो वाटर का मेंटेनेंस करो, उसको प्रोटेक्ट करो, वही उसको क्या बोलते हैं? वाटर कंजर्वेशन. ओके, सम जनरल वाटर कंजर्वेशन जो दिए है. फर्स्ट, टू कंस्ट्रक्ट रिजर्वॉयर्स फॉर वाटर स्टोरेज. ओके, वाटर स्टोरेज के लिए रिजर्वॉयर बनाओ. सेकंड, connecting two river basin. Okay, that's why government come up with a interlinking river interlinking project. That's why the government believe that for this project we solved the most of amount of a problem from the irrigation as well as a potable water. Okay, let's see next. And third is bringing the groundwater at a higher level. Okay, and water is a national resource. Okay, water है वो हम सबका रिसोर्स है, हम सबकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है उसको प्रोटेक्ट कर. ओके, नेक्स्ट, वाटर शेड डेवलपमेंट. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, व्हाट इज वाटर शेड डेवलपमेंट? सो one by one we will see. Okay, many time asked in a 2 marks question. Okay, what is watershed development? First, watershed is a natural unit and it is used for synthesized development in a smaller natural units according to the convenience. Suppose this is, we have a one lake in a village. Okay, so this is our watershed area कि जहाँ पे पानी अवेलेबल है. Okay, so but the village population is increased, so might be village faced this water shortage or a potable water shortage. Okay, so that's why ये लेक है उसके साथ ही यहाँ पे कुछ लिंक करके ये पानी को, या फिर दूसरा यहाँ पे दूसरा लेक बनाओ ताकि जो ये पानी है वो दूसरा एक दूसरे के साथ लिंक रहे और एक वाटर शेड डेवलप हो. ओके, तो इनडायरेक्टली वाटर शेड का यही मीनिंग होता है कि वाटर शेड है वो एक नेचुरल है. सपोज ये लेक या फिर रिवर नेचुरल है. ओके, और उसके साथ दूसरे स्मॉलर यूनिट को आप क्या है कनेक्ट करो. ओके, जैसे यहाँ से दूसरा फिर तीसरा. ओके, तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? वाटर शेड डेवलपमेंट. ओके, रिवर बेसिन इज सच एरिया वेयर वाटर ऑफ अ रिवर along with it branches forms a watershed. Suppose, okay, we take an example of lakes, but here given example is a river. Okay, suppose the Ganga river. Ganga is originated from Uttarakhand and this empty Ganga can empty their water in a Bay of Bengal. Okay. So next, the other river like Yamuna is also originated from Uttarakhand and met Ganga at Allahabad, and for that every 12 years, okay, यहाँ पे कुंभ मेला होता है. ओके, बट अवर टॉपिक इज दैट जो नेचुरली जो रिवर है उसकी जो ट्रिब्यूटरीज है, यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है कि जो रिवर की ब्रांच है. ओके, रिवर की ब्रांच मीन्स व्हाट, रिवर्स ट्रिब्यूटरी. ओके, फर्स्ट इज अ यमुना, दिस इज अ यमुना. ओके, नेक्स्ट रिवर मीट इज फ्रॉम अ साउदर्न साइड इज अ Chambal, Betwa and Ken. Chambal, Betwa, Ken. Other river is came from Chhattisgarh to met as Ganga is a Son. Okay, from Himalaya to came up with a Gandak, Saryu, or other name is a Gagra, or last is a Kosi, Tista, etc. So, what is watershed development is a river basin. एरिया में रिवर बेसिन है जो वाटर रिवर से बना है. सपोज ये रिवर है तो उसके आजू बाजू जो है वो क्या उसका हो जाता है रिवर बेसिन. और जो रिवर बेसिन है और उसकी ट्रिब्यूटरी है वो मिलके क्या बनाती है, वाटर शेड. ओके, वाटर शेड अल्टीमेटली, don't getting confused with this word watershed. Okay, ultimately watershed क्या है, river basin ही है, and we have already discussed that. Okay, this is a river and around whatever developed by this river throughout their water is known as the river basin. Okay, तो water during rainy season में क्या होता है कि पानी है वो river को मिलता है, और जो डेवलपमेंट है ओके वाटर शेड का वो ओवरऑल अप्रोच है डेवलपमेंट का. ओके, उससे बेनिफिट क्या है, यह उसका बेनिफिट है. ओके, अगर आपका पूछे व्हाट इज वाटर शेड डेवलपमेंट, तो आपको क्या लिखना है, फर्स्ट ये उसकी डेफिनेशन है. ओके, यहाँ तो नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज द बेनिफिट गेटिंग फ्रॉम दिस वाटर शेड डेवलपमेंट. सो soil and humidity conservation problem like a water shortage can be solved out from this. Okay, third is a tree plantation. Okay, around this basin we can also develop a tree plantation. Okay, forestation, horticulture, development of pasture land, renewal of collective resources. Okay, this benefited is getting from the development of a watershed. Next, all this program, the land capability and the requirements of people have to be considered. Okay, to increase the watershed. Okay, उसके लिए land capability होगी तभी तो watershed increase होगा. और next, requirement of people. Okay, ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. और इट नीड्स द पार्टिसिपेशन ऑफ अ लोकल पीपल, उसमें लोकल पीपल का पार्टिसिपेशन भी रिक्वायर है. और मैनी स्कीम्स आर प्लान्ड बाय स्टेट एंड द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. ओके, वाटर शेड के अकॉर्डिंग कई सारी स्कीम है वो जॉइंटली स्टेट और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट है वो बनाती है. ओके, व्हाट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, and very important topic, watershed development, it is definition. Okay, or what is the benefit getting from this watershed development. Okay, next, rain water harvesting. Harvest means rain water को क्या करो, प्रोटेक्ट करो, उसको सेफ रखो, उसको क्या बोलते हैं हम, हार्वेस्टिंग. ओके, स्पेशल मेथड्स टू कलेक्ट द रेन वाटर and conserve it includes the construction. Okay, first of all रेन वाटर को कलेक्ट करो, उसको कंजर्व करो, किस में, वेल, small dams, khet talawdi, farm ponds, clearly written. Okay, what is watershed development? So here is definition, but what is the definition of rainwater harvesting? So first of all, रेन वाटर को कलेक्ट करो और उसको कंजर्व करो, तो किस में? वेल, स्मॉल डैम्स और खेत तलावड़ी. ओके, सो वाटर इज कंजर्व थ्रू दिस मीडियम. वाटर है वो इसी मीडियम से कंजर्व होगा. एंड दिस ऑल्सो रेज द ग्राउंड वाटर लेवल. ये वो ग्राउंड वाटर लेवल को भी इंक्रीज करेगा. और ये है वो डोमेस्टिक एज वेल एज एग्रीकल्चर यूज नीड को भी पूरी करेगा. ओके, ये इधर लिखा है. नेक्स्ट, ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग. ओके, व्हाट आर द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ दिस रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग? इज टू इंक्रीज द कैपेसिटी टू कंजर्व द ग्राउंड वाटर एंड इंक्रीज द अंडरग्राउंड वाटर टेबल. ओके, क्या है कि ग्राउंड फ्रॉम दिस रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग, ओके, टू इंक्रीज द ग्राउंड वाटर or conserve the ground water. Okay, increase the, first of all, conserve the ground water, and from that purpose we got a increment from the underground water table. And this underground water table, increment of this underground water table is useful in a irrigation purpose. Okay, reduce the water pollution. Third, improve the quality of groundwater. We have already discussed. Fourth, to save the land roots from water logging. Okay, ये क्या करेगा कि जो वाटर लॉगिंग मीन्स क्या होता है कि जो एक दूसरे रूट होते हैं कनेक्टिंग के, वो कई बार ब्लॉक हो जाता है, पानी नहीं होता है, तो ये है उसको भी प्रोटेक्ट करता है. रिड्यूस द सरफेस रन ऑफ वाटर. ओके, सरफेस रन ऑफ मीन्स जो सरफेस से पानी है वो चला जाता है, तो उसको भी प्रोटेक्ट करता है. बिकॉज दिस वेल इज प्रोटेक्टेड वेरी वेल और गुड अमाउंट ऑफ ग्राउंड वाटर. रिड्यूस द सरफेस रन ऑफ वाटर. वी हैव सीन फुलफिल द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ डोमेस्टिक वाटर रिक्वायरमेंट. ओके, जो पानी हमने स्टोर किया है उससे हम समर में और ड्राई स्पेल में हम उसको यूज कर सकते हैं. फुलफिल द इंक्रीजिंग डिमांड ऑफ वाटर. ओके, जो इंक्रीज डिमांड है वाटर की उसको भी फुलफिल कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट, मेक अरेंजमेंट टू स्टोर रेन वाटर इन अंडरग्राउंड टैंक्स इन मल्टी स्टोर रेसिडेंस इन अ लार्ज सिटीज. ओके, ऐसा अरेंजमेंट कर सकते हैं कि जो मल्टी स्टोर रेसिडेंस है, सपोज 5-6 माले की बिल्डिंग है, तो उसमें अंडरग्राउंड टैंक में भी स्टोर कर सकते हैं. ओके, और ऐसे भी अरेंजमेंट कर सकते हैं कि जो पानी है वो परलोकेट, ओके, वो क्या होता है, डीप डाउन उतर के ग्राउंड में स्टोर होता है. ओके, नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज what is the water management and why it is requirement and what points should be followed, which point should be followed to conserve the water and for a better water management. So first, use water economically for gardens, vehicle and toilet and wash basin. ओके, क्या लिखा है कि जो पानी है उसका गार्डन में, व्हीकल में, टॉयलेट में और वॉश बेसिन में इकोनॉमिकली ज़्यादा यूज़ करना नहीं. नेक्स्ट, पब्लिक अवेयरनेस शुड बी क्रिएटेड. ओके, पार्टिसिपेशन इन वाटर कंजर्वेशन एंड इट्स स्किल्ड मैनेजमेंट शुड बी increase. Okay, so public awareness is an important term, and whenever water conservation is, we have seen that is a national resource. Okay, this is a national resource, so we have to protect by ourselves. Okay, next, if possible recycle the used water. अगर possible है तो उसको recycle करो used water को. Save the reservoirs from pollution. What we have seen, to build the reservoirs and save these reservoirs from pollution. increase the use of all units of water harvesting structure like well, tube well, खेत तलावड़ी etc. ओके, वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग यूनिट को इंक्रीज करो. नेक्स्ट, कीप अ वॉच ऑन ऑल दोज यूनिट्स विच आर यूजिंग ग्राउंड वाटर. कोई भी इंडस्ट्री और एट्सेट्रा जो यूनिट है वो इसका यूज़ करे ग्राउंड वाटर का, तो उस पर वॉच रखो और ज़रूरत पड़े तो उसको शुड बी फाइंड. ओके, बिकॉज ग्राउंड वाटर इज ओनली अ पर्पस और मेड फ्रॉम द एग्रीकल्चर or irrigation purpose, okay, not for the industrial area. Prevent the deterioration of water storage unit and repair the damaged pipeline immediately to stop water pollution. Most of out of this 6 or 7 points, they said that water storage unit को डेवलप करो और वाटर को पोल्यूशन से बचा. ओके, सो यूनिफॉर्म टैक्स लेने चाहिए, लोकल पीपल को इंक्लूड करो. ओके, और इससे डेवलपमेंट और कोऑपरेशन के साथ मैनेजमेंट करो ताकि जो सभी जो जगह है वहाँ पे पानी इजीली मिल सके. वाटर शुड बी यूटिलाइज्ड इकोनॉमिकली. ओके, पानी को है वो इकोनॉमिकली यूज़ करो. कई सारे मेथड है उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करो. रेनफॉल आता है या नहीं आता है, वाटर क्राइसिस इज पेंडिंग ऑन अस एंड इजराइल इज अ prominent example for this, because the rainfall, the amount of rainfall which is getting by Israel is very less than, and after Israel is not getting a water crisis problem because their water management unit is a very capable and intelligent. Whether it is a farm or a water place in the house, we have to conserve every drop of water. Water is the life. फार्म हो या घर हो, सभी जगह पे वाटर को सेव करो क्योंकि वाटर इज द लाइफ, जल ही जीवन है. ओके, सो दिस इज द एंड ऑफ आवर वीडियो एंड ऑल्सो कंप्लीट चैप्टर नंबर 11.